Oats.
Oats. Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians. Wait, I'm over here. Oops, sorry. But mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Eozander, and today I am joined by...
Xanathos.
Yes, good old Zanny, baby Zanny, do. Anyway.
Yep, from over at the Y-Files.
Yup. The good old Oat Man. Actually, I guess I'm the Oat Man. You're Oat Man Senior? Junior?
Yep.
Junior, senior? Something, I don't know. Anyway, let's jump on to the news, or the history, shall we? Starting in the year 833, Louis the Pious, king of the Franks, performed a public act of penance at the church of Saint Medard in Socians. Alright. We got another historic event here in 1553. English lady Jane Grey, not to be confused with the X-Men, or the X-person, I guess, nowadays, and Archbishop Thomas Cranmer accused of high treason. Ooh, that's not good. So, and then, look at this. Good old Thimblehead in 1565. King Philip II's letters out Segovia reached Brussels. Alright, and I want that hat. It looks like a felt thimble, but for the head. So, and we got a battle of interest here in 1642. Battle at Tunham Green outside London. King Charles I versus English Parliament. Oh, wow. So, the Parliament people came out and fought on the actual, front lawn of their place, it sounds like, maybe. That's kind of wild. Sounds like an insurrection. Anyway, 1673, Christopher Wren was appointed architect for the rebuilding of St. Paul's Cathedral in London by King Charles II. Well, that's cool. So rebuilding cathedrals, that's always nice. France is currently in the process of doing that now with Notre Dame after Macron ordered it to be burnt instead of light to provide a false flag to get all the yellow vests off his ass a couple years ago. That happened. Let's jump on up into 1789, though. Benjamin Franklin wrote, "Nothing certain but death and taxes." Yeah, nothing in life is certain but death and taxes. So this is when he wrote that. I'm pretty sure Zanny might have a thing or two to say about that. That is one hell of a quote right there.
Yeah, he got it pretty well right.
Mm-hmm. And let's see here. Bulls finally spared 700 years of cruelty. 1839, last bull run in Britain as the Stamford Bull Run ends after 700 years. Good! If only Spain can come up to the 17th century and end all of their cruelty against bulls. They think they're a good culture. No, not with the bull stuff. That's bullshit. Anyway, 1856, the Great Bell of Big Ben first chimed at the foot of the still unfinished clock tower outside the Palace of Westminster. Oh. So even before the clock tower Big Ben was built, the bell was used before that. That's interesting. And on this date, no less. Jumping on up into 1865 as well, P.T. Barnum's New American Museum opened in Bridgeport. Huh. So I wonder if that has anything to do with circus stuff, or it's just like, just an American History Museum or something. That'd be interesting, if he got into that business. And then let's jump on up into the 1900s. Starting in 1902, Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad was first published in one volume. It was previously serialized by William Blackwood in Edinburgh. Okay, so consolidation.
Yeah, real quick, that
Yes.
P.T. Barnum you were just looking at, that is Barnum from Barnum and Bailey.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, it sounded like you weren't quite sure.
Well, no, like that's why I mentioned the circus thing, because
Right.
it would have been like a circus museum, but it's just New American Museum. So I'm wondering if he branched.
Yeah, he had a lot of businesses before he got into the circus business.
Oh, okay. Well, he was a businessman. I mean, he's the one who said there's a sucker born every minute, right? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we got a music premiere in 1922, 100 years ago on this date. George M. Cohan's musical Little Nellie Kelly premiered in New York City. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I got to keep my eye out for everything 1922, in this year and the next year, 1923. So, But also in 1922, Mark Connolly and George Kaufman's 49ers premiered in New York City. All right. Jumping on up into 1940, Walt Disney's animated film Fantasia, one of my absolute favorites, despite it being Disney, starring Leopold Stokowski. Ooh, that was Leopold. Oh, that's right. The Philadelphia Orchestra, Mickey Mouse, and ballet dancing hippopotamuses premiered at the Broadway Theater in New York City. Yeah, like, that reminds me, I was a strange kid. Like, kids always want toys and stuff, or cartoon movies and whatnot. When I was a kid, I wanted Fantasia as a gift. I was, like, 7 or something. I was a weird kid, but that was a really good movie. Anyway, 1941, German Apwit consulted with Chetinleketer Draza Mihailovic. Huh, this guy looks very familiar. Anyway, jumping on up, we got some sports history. 1946, Bradman scored 106 for an Australian 11 versus the MCC. Cricket. Okay. Then we got some more sports history here. In 1951, Lefty O'Doul's All-Stars, including Joe DiMaggio and Billy Martin, lost 3-1 to Pacific League All-Star team in Japan. Yeah, Billy Martin again. We got some more music history. In 1953, Dmitri... I've read this guy's been popping up all over the place lately. I don't know how to pronounce his name still. Shostakovich's, I think, 4th string quartet premiered. All right. Seems like every day I talk about this guy recently. It's kind of crazy. This guy has so many articles. Like, look, oh my god, this guy's just all over the place. Look at that. Holy crap, dude. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on up into 1964, Pope Paul VI gave a tiara to the poor. Okay. All right. So now
like they could have used food, not a tiara.
Yeah, or they can sell the tiara for food, I guess. Yeah.
Can you really sell a gift from the Pope, though? I mean, if you're Catholic, I don't know. I'm not Catholic. It's a legitimate question.
It's a really good question. I mean, like, even non-Catholics. I mean, like, it's the Pope.
Yeah,
dude.
you just got a gift from the Pope. Are you really allowed to sell that? Isn't that like sacrilege or something?
I don't know.
Anyways,
man. We got to get a Catholic on the show to tell us that, huh? 1966, U.S. comedian Flip Wilson made his debut appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, and he returned 10 times. All right. It's funny that it's talking about Flip Wilson, and yet it's linking us to Ed Sullivan. Like, I want to know more about Flip Wilson. Like, this, got to get some more links for people. Got some sports history here. 1968, as a rookie, future Baseball Hall of Fame forward Elvin Hayes scored 54 points in San Diego Rockets' 122-120 win over the Detroit Pistons, a career high. Yeah, that sounds, pretty good. We got some more sports history here. 1968, Bob Gibson edges Pete Rose to win National League MVP. All right. Once again, they're linking us to the guy who didn't get it. Where's the info on Bob Gibson? I want to know more about Bob Gibson. Anyway, film and TV history here. 1969, Vice President Spyro Agnew accused network TV news departments of bias and distortion. Oh, that's very relevant in today's world. And then we got some more sports history here. 1973, Oakland A's Reggie Jackson won American League MVP unanimously. Yeah. And that's not surprising at all. In 1974, Dodgers Steve Garvey won National League MVP. All right. This guy kind of looks slightly like Mike Rowe a little bit. Has a happy face. Welcome, Miss Victoria, or Queen Victoria II. My apologies, Your Majesty. Welcome to the show. Jumping on up into 1979, Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder Willie Stargell and St. Louis Cardinals first baseman Keith Hernandez shared National League MVP award. That's unique. Well, not really, but there's several times I've read things that are usually given to one person. It's a shared thing, so that's interesting. I wonder if it's if they split it every week, I get it for 1 week, then you get it every other alternative weekend, the trophy, I don't know. 1979, Ronald Reagan announced his candidacy for U.S. president in New York City. All right. Yep. And we got a music single here in 1981. Ringo Starr released single "Rack My Brain," written and produced by George Harrison in the UK. All right. And then jumping on up to 1984, Renee Sandberg won the National League MVP award. And 1 year later, 1985, Dwight Gooden, the youngest 20-game winner, won the Cy Young Award. And every time I see this guy, he looks so mad. Like, bro, you're famous. Like, chip her up, man. Come on. And we got some more music history. In 1987, Sonny and Cher performed together for the final time, singing "I Got You, Babe" on Late Night with David Letterman on NBC. Huh. All right. Just a few months after I was born. Well, that's cool. 1 year later, 1988, Brazilian McLaren driver Ayrton Senna finished second in the season-ending Australian Grand Prix in Adelaide to win his first Formula One World Drivers' Championship, wins title by 3 points from Alain Prost. Cool. And more Beatles here. 1989, Paul McCartney released single "Figure of Eight" and "O est le soleil." Okay. I thought he was British, not French, but whatever. Anyway, got some more sports history here. In 1991, the Boston Red Sox Roger Clemens won American League Cy Young Award. Yeah, as Doom would say, a good old butt chin. So, we got a boxing title fight here. 1992, Riddick Bowe won the undisputed world heavyweight boxing crown with a unanimous points decision over Evander Holyfield in Las Vegas, the first of their 3 meetings. And then 2 years later, the 44th NASCAR Sprint Cup in 1994, Dale Earnhardt wins. That's a name right there. I really wish Doom was here because he's the NASCAR guy. We got some more sports history. The same year, 1994, title contenders Michael Schumacher and Damon Hill famously collided on lap 35 on the season-ending Australian Grand Prix in Adelaide. Schumacher won his first Formula One World Drivers' Championship by 1 point from Hill. That is close. 365 days later, 1995, GoldenEye. Great movie. The 17th James Bond film starring Pierce Brosnan for the first time and Judi Dench as M was released. That's a great movie, but it's kind of funny. They have this entire, international, espionage thing, and at the end of the day, they're just bank robbers. So, welcome to the show, Golden Loon. How are you doing today?
Doing great, thanks. How are you?
Doing all right.
All right. Looks like I missed a good portion of it.
A decent amount, actually. We have a couple people in the live studio audience, if you'd like to wave at them.
How you doing?
1997, Ken Griffey Jr. unanimously won American League MVP. That's a name I know.
Yeah.
And 1999, Toy Story 2, directed by John Lasseter, starring Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, premiered in the U.S. Dang, dude! Look at that! I know Tom Hanks still kind of looks like that, but Tim Allen is really aged. Not to knock him.
all of us, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Now, those are voices, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Staring me down for age. Thank you.
Hey,
That's ageist.
Hey, I just want to let all the old people in the chat know that they're not the only ones that I give shit to. I'm an equal opportunity ageist.
Don't talk about Queen Vic like that. All right? I'm sorry, Vic. Everybody
loves Vic.
She's gonna murder me later.
Oh yeah, she will. I'll just sit and watch with popcorn like that Michael Jackson meme, Anyway, jumping on up into the next millennium, in the year 2000, Philippine House Speaker Manuel B. Villar Jr. passed the articles of impeachment against Philippine President Joseph Estrada. All right. And 1 year later, 2001,
the actor?
President of the Philippines.
Estrada. There's an actor. What's his name? I don't know his name. Something Estrada.
Actor Estrada.
Goes back too far for you.
Eric Estrada.
Could be.
77 to 83. Chips.
There you go. Yeah, that's the guy from Chips.
Okay, Eric Estrada. Well, there you go.
Okay.
See? Then moving on up 1 year later, 2001, Shakira's 5th studio album and first English language album, Laundry Service, that doesn't help the stereotype, was released. Hey, she named it, not me. So, 2001 as well, U.S. President George W. Bush ordered that the Strategic Petroleum Reserve be filled to capacity over the next few years.
rid of that baby.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first time, though.
Well, the recent thing, selling it to China and, all that stuff. So we're selling our own oil reserves. It's such a fucking good... Anyway.
Bring down the price. An election was coming. Come on, gotta get that oil price down.
Didn't do shit to the price.
Yeah, it helps soften it some.
Okay, a penny. Whoop-de-doo. 2002, Eminem released single Lose Yourself. That's a great one. From soundtrack of 8 Mile, the first rap song to win an Academy Award Best Original Song. Eminem, yeah. Great guy. So, well, at least, rapper and everything. I'm not sure how he is personally, but, Lose Yourself. Great song. And in 2005, we got some sports history here. French tennis star Amélie Mauresmo defeated countrywoman Mary Pierce 5-7, 7-6, 6-4 for the season-ending WTA Tour Championship at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. We know where that is.
Yeah.
Let me move my mic a little bit so I can pick you up just to be sure. Then moving on up, 2018, trial of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman began in New York. Yes, this is after he. This is the one where he escaped that prison by digging out and riding a motorcycle for like a whole mile.
Something like that. Yeah, well, they dug a hole for him, and he was gone.
Yeah, and they actually they captured him in Mexico and extradited him to the U.S. because they knew we would not lose him.
Well, we had a better chance of not losing him. They knew that the corruption was so intense. Mm-hmm. Wherever they put him, they were going to get him out. Yeah,
I remember seeing on a show or something about his great escape or whatever, and like the Mexican government literally they knew they couldn't contain him, and the one fear of El Chapo was he did not want to be extradited because he knew that would be his end, and now he's here, so and he shall remain. Oh, this guy again.
Yeah, remember him from yesterday.
Yeah, remember what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Now you can't unsee it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
You're welcome. 2019, Bolivian opposition Senator Jeanine Áñez assumed interim presidency of Bolivia after Evo Morales' resignation. That's right. Yeah, that was yesterday. He resigned and everything. So this is about the same article, kind of. Running on. But then 2019 as well, the first day of public testimony in Donald Trump's impeachment inquiry held in Washington, D.C. What a shit show.
So is this the first or the second one?
First day of public testimony in his impeachment. Well, one of them, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm not even going to look it up because it's all bogus anyway. Jumping on up into 2020, Harry Styles. What a hairstyle.
There you go.
British pop singer Harry Styles became the first ever solo male cover to star for U.S. Vogue. Huh. Damn, his stuff looks worse than mine when I wake up.
That's the look he's after, though.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's on purpose.
Actually, he's British. Maybe he's trying to take after Boris Johnson, this disheveled UK Donald Trump looking guy. So.
There he is.
Oh my God!
That's funny as all.
I did not plan that. I did not. That was
of the devil, and he shall appear.
Oh my God! 2020 as well. Holy crap! That was great. British strategist and chief advisor to the PM Dominic Cummings was let go by Boris Johnson. So, Oh yeah. What's up, Alice? Yeah. Oh, this guy with the hair. Oh, more of the crazy hair. Yeah, Alice. Welcome. Thank you for picking it up. For viewing us in the comments. 2020, Kylie Minogue became the first woman to top the UK album chart over 5 consecutive decades with Disco. Huh. And everybody kept telling me Disco was dead, but apparently it's not.
Apparently.
Huh. So maybe we should get like a disco ball. I should get a fro. Do a little bit of.
Disco ball go good in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hair.
And oh my goodness, people are coming in droves now. Welcome, Alice. Welcome, Lotikins, to the show.
Yeah, welcome. I came in right at the perfect time with the guy with the creepy.
Yeah, Harry Styles.
No, the one before.
Oh,
no, before that. Yep, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can't.
The guy.
I started watching it live right when he popped in. I was like, oh, it's that guy with the hair.
Yeah, that makes him look like something, You
guys got some hair issues going on right now in your show.
He has a one head,
Where's the forehead?
It's just right. It's not a forehead. You have a forehead?
Yeah.
He has a one head. I have a 5 head.
No. No, Dad. I was telling you, Dad, the guy has, he has the Eric Estrada chip hair. from Chips.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. We were just talking about Eric Estrada.
Was just before
we literally were talking about Eric Estrada.
Actually, he wasn't before that.
I
made the reference to him.
Yeah. Well,
wherever he was, Estrada.
Something Estrada. Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah. Where is that? Well, whatever. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go on to your history here.
Yeah. 2021. Glasgow Climate Pact agreed at COP26 commits countries to a phase down of unabated coal and of deforestation by 2030 and cut methane emissions by 30% by 2030. That ain't gonna happen. So that was just last year. And then 2021 as well, more of this pandemic crap, so I don't even want to give that the time of day. But
what did Kylie Minogue do?
What?
Hang on. What did Kylie Minogue do? I just missed that.
Kylie Minogue? Where?
Oh, right. Yeah, Kylie Minogue.
Yeah, 2020, Kylie Minogue became the first woman to top the UK album charts over 5 consecutive decades with disco. So disco is not dead. It never has.
Yeah, we're going to put a disco ball in this room.
Yeah. Hey, it'll be more light. All I have is that one little lamp over there. But before we move on into births and deaths, does anybody, have any articles that grab their attention more than most? Anyone?
Well,
guy with the frostbite head.
Oh my God.
Well, that's the one I came into.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You're right. It is what I said.
Yeah, and there's your one, Mr. Zanny. Well, one per show at least. So.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, I'm out of here.
All right, you have a good one.
Yep.
Hi, Dad.
Bye-bye.
All right, and of course, audience, same question to you. Anything that you wish we had elaborated on, anything that you would like to, explain more about. There she is. Open up a dialogue in the comments section. Let's keep it going. Just because the show's over doesn't mean the everything else stops. So.
The show's never over.
Yep. Anyway, let's move on into bursts. Alice, would you like to start us off in this?
Yes, in 354 we have Augustine of Hippo, North African Christian theologian and philosopher, was born in Thagaste, Numbia, and died in 430 AD.
Numbia or Numidia?
Numidia. Actually, it's Numidia. I'm sorry. Yeah, not Numdia. Maybe I'm just numb right now.
I don't know, but what rhymes with Numidia?
Chlamydia. Hey, you opened that floodgate.
Yeah, I did. But you got another one here in 1312.
That's what she said.
And there it is.
No, look at that. We got some more hair and beard, and look at that crown.
Dude,
what
does his beard look like?
It looks like someone's butt with their legs hanging down.
Yeah.
He's got a butt beard.
Like, his beard is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Well, he didn't just stop with the butt, he even grew the legs with it.
Yeah. Even like little feet. He has like he has little feet. So.
Got a little bottom torso.
Oh my God.
So it's King Edward. Hang on, yeah, King Edward III. He was King of England from 1312 to 1377. It looks like.
1327. He was born in 1312.
Oh no, he was born in 1312 to 1377.
Oh, okay.
Is his not his reign per se, but.
I thought you were reading the reign. Sorry.
No. I was reading the parentheses under his name, so from birth to death. So
don't mind me. I'm an idiot.
No, don't mind me. I'm also one. So he was noted for his military success for restoring royal authority, but he was born in Windsor Castle in Berkshire, England.
Ah. So that's cool.
Indubitably, indeed.
And then, of course, if anybody wants to take an article, you're more than welcome to. Just speak up. We have John Dickinson in 1732 was an American lawyer and governor of Delaware and Pennsylvania, born in Talbot County, Maryland, dying in 1808. All right, John Dickinson. I'm one of the founding fathers. So.
Yes, a Pennsylvanian, indeed.
Yeah. We have Edwin Booth, 1833, a American Shakespearean actor, a thespian, Hamlet, born in Bel Air, Maryland. Hey. I
didn't know there was a Bel Air in Maryland.
I didn't know either, but now we do. I knew about the Bel
Air.
Let's go to
Bel Air, Maryland. So instead of saying where you you can be like, I'm going on vacation. Where? To Bel Air. Oh, that's such a nice rich place. Like, no, Maryland.
Somebody
Like,
needs
oh.
somebody needs to make a spin-off of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's that other Bel-Air.
Yeah. That'd be great.
But it is
Right.
your turn. I think this is Doctor Stevenson, I presume, or is that Doctor Robinson? I presume. Doctor what? I presume. I think this is that guy. Maybe I'm
Am I doing
completely
this
wrong.
one?
It's your
Okay,
turn
so,
now.
so we have Robert Louis Stevenson. He was a Scottish author. Treasure Island was born in Edinburgh, Scotland.
And I'm going to correct myself. Doctor Livingston, I presume, is what I was thinking of. So I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, we spoke about
But
that,
yeah.
not too long ago. Actually, that's when that event happened. So,
Hmm.
oh, here you go.
It is a good book, though.
Yeah.
We actually read it.
Un mas, señorita.
Oh, yes. Ooh, in 1898, we have Earl Sunday, American half, well, a
Hall of Fame.
jockey. Yeah, HOF, yeah, but he was a jockey, triple crowned. Oh shit! In 1930, Gallant Fox, three-time Kentucky Derby, five-time Belmont Stakes, and one-time Preakness Stakes. Three-time U.S. Three-time U.S. champion jockey by earnings. U.S. champion trainer by earnings in 1938. Born in Groton, South Dakota. Oh, where my family's from.
Dang.
Well, not Groton, but
Yeah.
South Dakota. My whole family, except for my dad and I, were born
Yeah.
outside of South Dakota.
You were born in Wisconsin, right?
Nope. Oh, I'm not a cheesehead, but
Well, you are
Wisconsin
cheesy
just makes
though.
sense. Well, Wisconsin is just on the other side of my state of South Dakota, so I
Yeah.
mean,
But
good
man,
old
dude, like, look
Minnesota.
at that resume, dude. What a career.
Dude, and and he also got a triple crown. That's hard to get.
Yeah.
That's not easy. What was I think I remember it was back in like the late 90s. There was or early 2000s. There was like I think the horse name was Big Brown. He almost got triple crowned, but
Huh.
he lost. I think to Belmont. I think
That would have been
unfortunately.
great. Big Brown, the Triple Crown. You know.
Yeah, I think his name was Big Brown. The name of the horse, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the jockey.
Anyway, we got
But
Buck O'Neil, born on this date in 1911, was a U.S. Baseball Hall of Fame coach, the first black U.S. citizen coach in Major League Baseball. That is great. And
that is awesome.
first baseman, N-Word League World Series 1942, two-time MGL, blah blah league All-Star, KC Monarchs, Kansas City Monarchs, I believe, born in Carabel, Florida, dying in 2006. So
Oh, that's unfortunate.
yeah. But hey, like everybody's got to make history at some point.
No, you know what? And there's nothing wrong with making history.
Nope. And then moving on up to
Moving on up to
scrolling. There we go. Why don't you take this one?
Oh, we got in 1950. It's his 72nd birthday today. We have Gilbert Perreault. Perreault. I can't see. I might be saying it wrong, but he is a Canadian. Perreault.
Whatever.
He's a Canadian, so maybe he's a French Canadian one. So he's a half Jacquois.
Yeah.
But so he was hockey, the Hall of Fame. I think that's what HOF stands for.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, yeah. He was a center for an eight-time NHL All-Star. Cat, get the hell out of my windowsill. Uh-oh.
Wow. It gets right into your camera.
Now,
I'll teach you to tell me what to do.
Yeah, but he was a eight-time NHL All-Star, 512 goals total with the Buffalo Sabres. Calder Memorial Trophy in 71, Lady Byng Memorial Trophy in 1973. It was born in Victoriaville, Quebec. I knew it. He was a Jacquois.
Yep.
He's half Jacquois.
He's a maple Jacquois.
Because they're the French Canadians, but then they're also like aligned to the Queen of England, so they're English Jacquois.
That's the
Anglo Jacquois. There we go. We got the Anglo Jacquois.
That is a mind bender right there.
Yeah, that is. Ooh.
Take it.
Fuck you,
Your
buddy.
turn.
No, damn it. Happy birthday for the head of FBI, Merrick Garland, American attorney and judge, U.S. Attorney General now from 2021, was born in Chicago, Illinois.
All right. And then we
Happy not
have
birthday.
we have Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, 1953, a Mexican politician, president of Mexico from 2018 to present, born in uh, Tepeltitan, Tepetitan, Mexico. All right.
Chocolate bar, get the hell out of here.
Oh, well, that's not her actual name. You know what? I'm going to use her actual name. Whoopi
Yeah, she left
Goldberg.
Twitter too, apparently.
Real name. Karen Elaine Johnson. She's such a Karen. So we have Karen Elaine Johnson, aka Whoopi Goldberg, who used that name because it was a Jewish name just to get into show business because she's a racist piece of crap. Born on this date in 1915, a U.S. comedian, actress, The Color Purple, Sister Act, singer, and TV host, The View. Born in New York City, New York. You know, what a piece of shit. So.
Well, she could be partially Jewish, though. You know.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Absolutely
I know
not.
she's not.
No, she straight up said that she made up that name because it sounded Jewish just to get her foot in the door. And that's her words. I'm not making stuff up. That's what she said. You know. So. Anyway, we have another piece of crap. Jimmy Kimmel, 1967, U.S. TV host and producer. Jimmy Kimmel Live, born in Brooklyn, New York. So.
He's a year older than my sister.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then moving on up. Rolling, ride. Okay, well, there's no more in burst. So why don't you take us on with deaths here?
I will take, because I am Lady Death as well.
Yes,
we've got in 867 AD, we have Saint Nicholas I, the Great, Italian Pope. He died today at the age of 67 years old.
Dang.
But he was born in 858, and he died in 867.
No.
No.
That was his reign as Pope.
Oh, reign as Pope.
If he died at 67 in the year 867, then he was born in 800.
Yeah, my math there was not there for a second. It's my day off. Get my only day off.
You know you're doing bad when I'm better than you at math. Like that is a problem.
Well, math was never my strong suit, but I have gotten better at it.
Same here.
Well, I've got better.
Anyway, we got George Grenville died on this date in 1770. He was a British Prime Minister from 1763 through 65, who introduced the Stamp Act, the first international tax of the colonies in America. Died at the age of 58. Yeah, look how well that went, you stupid. You know?
Yeah. Good job.
What happened in this country? We got all pissed over, over a couple of those taxes, and now we spend 60 cents on the dollar in taxes and just say, oh, please, daddy government, more.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? From Animal House?
Yeah.
With good old Kevin Bacon. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Don't forget John Belushi.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't the one that said thank you, sir. May I go? He goes, now see what I am now. And then he pops his mouth and
I'm a zit,
comes
get
out.
it?
I'm a zit, get it?
Yeah. Food fight!
I like D-Day, the guy who rode his motorcycle
awesome.
up the stairs.
Yeah.
D-Day was my favorite.
Yeah. Just rides a motorcycle up a stairway. Holy crap, the guy's a
and then
nut.
does a
yeah, with the throat
right
thing.
in his throat.
Yeah. At the end.
Yep, the snap.
Yep. And we got Gioacchino Rossini, 1868, was an Italian composer, barber of Seville. That's a good one. And William Tell died in 76.
Gioacchino? It might be Gioacchino, but I could be wrong.
Gioacchino.
Gioacchino.
I'm not Italian. I don't know how to pronounce those names.
It sounds like a really cool name of a car. What do you drive? A Gioacchino.
Yeah. Anyway, it's your turn here, 1903.
Yep. We have, in 1903, we have Camille Pissarro. He was a Danish Antillean and French impressionist. Oh, so he's an impressionist painter, like Claude Monet. Mm-hmm. So he did the dabs to make artwork. So, that's how impressionism is done.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of spots that you kind of just dab and...
Oh, I've seen those. You know what? Hold on. Let me look up his stuff.
Claude Monet. No, look up the Japanese garden from Claude Monet. I mean, it's not him, but that was really cool painting. That's my favorite painting from Claude Monet.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see the dots. Yeah.
Yeah, so, it's a bunch of, he's impressionating. Yeah, so it's a little blurry, but, that's what he does. That's a style of art he does.
These are good arts.
Yeah, I have two favorite types of artwork. One is obviously from Claude Monet, and then the other one is Salvador Dali.
Why does this one look like an old mag?
If he grew out his beard.
Got all old.
Dude, he's kind of almost got the butt chin going. Like, beard going right now.
Beard, but oh.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Mag, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you look at it, like, kind of has that little...
Huh. You got another one
this
here.
One too. Oh, I do. So we have Elsa Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli. She was an Italian fashion designer let me guess. And she was at 77 years old from 1890 to 1973. So, sorry, I'm not a fashion person, so I'm not going to pronounce that.
We might actually be talking about fashion stuff later on today in the Kick Peanut. So.
Oh, really? What time is the Kick the Peanut at?
I'm thinking of 2. Does that sound good?
I have to go to the grocery store today. I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup. But I can definitely pop in while I'm cooking the peanut. Just give me a call.
Do you want me to post it to 3, or do you want to do it at 1? Like, what's good for you? So.
Whatever works for you. I'll just gotta keep an eye on stuff because I have to buy a couple rotisserie chickens and then take all the meat off of it and then boil the carcass so I can make chicken broth. So so it'll take a couple hours to do, but I can still do it during that time period because making broth will take about an hour.
Well, 2 my time is 5 your time because you're 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, I think that'll work. I gotta meet after the show. I gotta meet Mag up at the grocery store to get the ingredients accoutrement.
Did you just say oats?
Yeah, I said accoutrement.
Oh no! Before that, you had to go meet Oates. I swear you said Oates.
Oh no! I have to meet the man at the grocery store up at Redner's.
Oh, okay.
Do you know? Okay, this is a piece of history. The guy's dead, and we're in death. So I think this is interesting. But I think his name's Gary Redner. There was a $130,000 reward, I think, or $135,000 reward if you can find the whereabouts of where he is or his remains.
Huh.
Yeah, I think he was taken out by the mob at some juncture.
Maybe. But anyway, moving on up to 2020, we lost Peter Sutcliffe 2 years ago on this date. He was an English murderer of 13 women. The Yorkshire Ripper died in prison of COVID-29. What?
Wow!
I didn't know there was a COVID-29. That has to be a typo. Complications at 74. No, they have to be in COVID-19. There's not a 29. And
not that we know of.
Huh. Weird.
Yet.
But yeah, no. So I'm glad this guy's gone because he murdered 13 women. So yeah, maybe
the Yorkshire Ripper. I remember hearing about this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't they just make a short film on the guy? I think David Tennant, who played the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who, portrays him.
I haven't heard about that. I know about the Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix.
Well, no, this was a big deal. I wanted to watch it. I remember seeing advertisements for it back in the winter or last winter. But yeah, to see if the Yorkshire Ripper movie.
Peter. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a TV miniseries from 3 years ago, 2019.
Oh, so maybe it was a little. Yeah, I don't know if I thought this one was David Tennant, but he might have been portraying an American serial killer too, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. We'll find out later.
Stars Lisa Williams, Deanna Muir, and Tracy Brown. Yeah, we have to look at that.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to close this out here. That shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may be interested in, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. Please start meandering over to our Rumble or BitChute, because, the nature of the show is not YouTube appreciated. So, anyway, for your dose of Past Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time.
1 p.m. Eastern Time, and 12 p.m.
Central. And 12 a.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Mountain. So,
Mountain Time.
And apparently 8 in the morning for Hawaii. So, if you live in any other time zone, you do your own math. I'm not your calculator. Anyway.
Your New Zealand, add a day and subtract 16 hours from 1 p.m.
now you're making an entire like math equation. I can't handle that. So
maybe someone can actually figure it out.
I mean, somebody already has. Just go to Google, look at time zone. Like it's not that difficult. Like it really isn't. Anyway, for all of us, I was Aozander.
Who is Alice?
And earlier we had the Golden Loon, and in the audience we have Zany Zandy and Her Lordship Queen Victoria II. Anyway, until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in a random bullshit shoot the shit style of talk show, the Kick Peanut, we're starting again at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Whenever you see us again, until then, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Until then, toodles!
Auf Wiedersehen!